Hi guys, how are you?
Hi everybody, how are you today? Okay, so we're going to talk about that last night's episode. The most disgusting episode I've ever seen on television, point blank, period. But before we get into all of that, I should have closed my door. I'm echoing. I wanted to talk to you about a couple things. So, we all know yesterday I did a video talking about. Here, let me do this. Hold on. Talking about what's her name? Diana sending me a cease and desist. Well, things got worse last night. Let me go ahead and do this. Hold on. Because I don't have time for the madness today. I will only be having my subscribers talk. Because we know, rumors are people love troll farms around here. They love them, they love them, they love them. Okay, so last night, I was going through all the videos, setting up for the lawsuit, getting everything together. And let me tell you something. This has turned into, okay, Perry, let me drop the link for you, Perry. Yes, Perry wants to come on now, give his piece. All right, Perry, you should have it. It's so much going on, but I'm going to share with you guys step by step. So I did. Hold on. So anyway, so last night we were going through the videos, preparing for the trial and things like that. And it was insane. Okay. They claim that I did so many videos and started a smear campaign against Diana. Go back and look at it. Those smear videos are called reviews. That's my job. Okay. Here goes Perry. Hi, Perry.
Hold on. Hey.
We got so much going on today.
Yeah.
And do you hear echo?
No.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. They're telling us happy anniversary. Oh,
hey, thank you.
Before I get into all of that, today, me and Perry have been married 32. I've been saying 30. Yeah! 32 years. Can you believe it? I'm going to close these doors. I keep hearing this echo, and it's right behind me. Oh, look. Everyone's so sweet. Love you, support you, stay strong. You are my inspiration, power couple, you and Perry. That is so,
thank you.
So sweet. So anyway, so last night I'm going through the videos that they call smear campaign, which is really just reviews or articles, things like that. So, but let me tell you a couple things that I found in these videos. In one of the videos, I say, Diana, I don't care if this is early on because I since changed my stance. I don't care if you're a prostitute, madam, or whatever. I just don't like her personality.
Right.
Who runs a smear campaign says, I don't care what you do. And then someone came on, I think it was Nina, and said, yeah, your hustle is your hustle.
Yep.
That's the strangest smear campaign I ever seen. They are so sweet. People are, everyone's telling us, congratulations. Oh, thank you guys. You won't believe this, but I forgot it was our anniversary until you guys were talking about it last night. It really, I forget. Like, It's just, I don't know. So sweet.
After 25 is just another number.
I know.
Yeah.
Crazy. So anyway, I don't know who runs a smear campaign says, I don't care what you do. It's something about you I don't like. That was one thing that struck me. Another thing is these things that they said that I were saying, it was so weird. I could say, this hussy, this alleged hussy, they would cut off the word allege and just say the rest of what I said. Play it in its entirety. They claim that everyone in my chat depends on me to tell facts. They do not know this is a gossip channel, even though there's a banner at the bottom of the screen. Also, they accused me of saying some things that I did not say, that people in the chat were saying that came up on the panel. I guess they think all of us look alike. I don't know what's up with that. And I just found a bunch of things odd, and it just didn't make any damn sense. It added to my anger. Because remember, yesterday I was pissed off. Today I'm over the top pissed off. And then I have to watch the episode last night. Ooh.
Yeah.
Listen, Miss Jenkins, you have been heard about these rumors of you being a madam, a prostitute, and all of this. And there's evidence to show since 2012. Since 2012, way before I even had a channel. Since 2012. So you come onto a show where you already know you have these rumors out there about you. Wouldn't you be on your best behavior? Wouldn't you say, I don't want people to look at me that way? I don't want to be considered a mean girl. I don't want to be an asshole. One of the first things she said on the show, she claimed herself as being the villain. You need a new villain? Well, here I am. And you are volunteering to be the villain. What? But last night added to my anger. I'm going to do my recap in reverse. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh, you guys are really touching me. Stop, guys. Please don't say, oh, this is so sweet. Happy 32 years of marital bliss.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Every moment, every day. Oh, I can't. Oh, happy anniversary to 32 years. Yeah, baby. Perry, can you give that sound, please? Yeah. Oh, no.
You know what, though?
So sweet. See, you know, I am so touched by you guys saying happy birthday. Go ahead, Perry. Sorry.
They are so sweet.
Yeah.
With the nice things, it kills your anger. You know what I'm saying? Like, look,
I can't be mad.
Can I just vent for a minute?
No, what really touches me is that I really forget about our anniversary. We don't celebrate anniversaries. It's just another day. We just move on. And so I don't know. It just really touched me. You guys are really, really sweet. And listen, not only that, me and Perry appreciate the outpour yesterday of support. I didn't even expect it. I didn't. On my channel, in my chat, on other people's channel, in other people's chat. I mean, it was humbling.
Yes.
It really, because you know, we just get on here and do our thing, and sometimes we've done this so long. Sometimes we forget people are watching. You know what I mean? It just becomes something that you do. So to know that you guys appreciate us and support us, it's humbling. And another thing I found last night, a lot of the things that they were saying that we said were Perry's jokes. They said that I said them, though. I didn't say it. You guys understand Perry's humor. You don't have to come here if you don't like his humor. It's raw. It's ridiculous. It's over the top. But it's Perry, and we love him.
Ain't nothing wrong
with balls in your mouth. With those balls in your mouth. That's so ridiculous. Oh, you guys, please. Oh, thank you so much. It's going to make me cry. You guys stop.
I know.
The producers asked her in one of her episodes if she was a madam. That's another thing.
Yeah, the producers.
I forgot all about this because I say my video, speak my piece, and I move on. It was mentioned on the show. So how did that ruin your reputation? What? And she laughed it off. She sure did. Just by them asking, that shows the rumors were out there before she came on the show. Most definitely. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Right.
Oh my God. It was just a joke.
It's like you ruined her relationship and then she lost money off of it. Anything, you gained money because your book sales went out the book.
Perry, don't start again.
Oh, okay.
Because she's gonna say that I said it, and your jokes, you just have to love that kind of humor. Perry is ridiculous, but we love him. Thank you, Jessica, so much. Deeply appreciate it. To all the super chats. I can't believe it. I feel honored. But yeah, so plus that's what we do over here. We drag, we talk, we be funny, we say what we want to say.
Look,
And if I don't like you, I don't like you. Girl,
we just
stop.
we hanging out with family. We just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to hear what the family's saying, don't bring your ass in. I mean, look, and no, and people will say, well, how can you say these things or gossip about this if you wasn't there? Well, then I guess if any blogger thought that, they would only be able to talk about their own relationship, but I see they do others. But I digest.
Okay, period.
I
Period.
digress.
Stop.
Okay, whatever the word is.
I digress. That's what we do over here. We have quirky personalities. If we feel like cussing you out, that's what we're going to do. If we feel like dragging you, that's what we're going to do. If we're going to make you the butt of our jokes, that's what we're going to do. But what we don't do is lie on people.
No, it's no need. I mean, because really, anybody I might go off on, I personally don't know none of them.
Yeah.
But if they acting on a reality show and then I'm acting on this show.
Last night was so disgusting. But before we talk about last night, let's talk about how last night, Bravo ought to be ashamed of themselves. It was a freak fest, and then it continued this morning. So somebody posted this on their social media.
What's she saying? But we all what? Wait, don't you go nowhere.
So see, someone posted that showing how disgusting their behavior was. Someone wrote, this is dark, this is bullying, this is not entertaining. It is not. Last night was so uncomfortable to watch. Thank you so much, Peggy. You are so sweet. Thank you. Last night was uncomfortable to watch. But if you zoom in, I can't really zoom in. Oh my God. You'll see that Lisa Rinna is continuing on today. In this, she called Sutton sluttin', like a slut.
That's just sad. That's just sad.
It's sad. It is sad. I would zoom in, but it doesn't allow me to zoom in. You're still acting like a 5-year-old this morning after what you guys, the way you acted last night. Thank you, Sheila. Sheila, I love you. You are so supportive. Thank you so much.
And then they got the nerve to catch feelings.
I know. And then Diane has the nerve to say, I'm messing up your reputation. The way you guys acted last night. And then no apologies this morning. No, I'm sorry. No, I should be ashamed of myself. And then Lisa, disgusting Rinna, is going to have the nerve to call Sutton this morning sluttin'.
I know.
It's just ridiculous.
I mean, should she be in mourning like she used it for every other excuse?
I can't. You guys have to stop telling me happy anniversary, because I'm not going to be able to get angry and do this review. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to Jessica and everybody. Happy anniversary, you guys are great. Keep up the good work. Stay strong. Don't let the hate of this lady ruin this beautiful day. I am mushy. I can be mean, but I can also be. Oh, you guys. Oh, thank you, young infamous. Happy anniversary, Sharrell and Perry. This is so touching. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's touching. Oh, you guys.
How the hell am I supposed to go from 1 to 10? How do I supposed to go from 1 to 10 with all these nice things?
No more super chats, please. No more. Because we got to get angry to do this review.
It's hard for me to try.
Oh my God. Oh, wow.
If they keep coming, I might have to just change the whole program and say, you know what, though? I love the housewives. You know what I'm saying? I got to say I love them because
you guys no more. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat. We really, please, you guys, no more, because we have to get angry. I have to get in the mood I can't. Don't cry, Sharrell. We love you and Perry. Yeah, baby. Come on, Perry, with the sound. No, it's really touching. I don't even think our family calls us to say happy anniversary. No. Oh, where does Andy find these ladies? I know. So let me get into it. Hold on, guys. Let me get back into it. Last night was disgusting. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, this is the last one, and then I'm not going to put them on the screen anymore. Thank you so much. You guys, Perry, all of this is crazy. I'm supposed to be mad.
I know.
You guys stop. Thank you for the super chat.
They have completely took me out of character today.
Oh my God. This is crazy. Thank you so much, Ricky, for the super chat. Wow. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. Rinna Collinson, that is a joke. Yeah, now let me get back in. Didn't she teach her daughters how to get BJs? She did. She did.
That's a damn shame.
No more super chats because I really got to get mad. Not only did they make a damn fool out of themselves last night, she continues it this morning by calling her Sutton. What is wrong with these people?
She can't control herself.
Lisa Rinna is the second most vile housewife. We all know who the first place is. That's Diana. And then these two together is absolutely unbearable to watch. I mean, my God. And if they thought sending me a cease and desist would make me like her or be afraid to tell you how I feel about her, she thought wrong.
I mean,
you are disgusting.
What kind of welcoming gift is that?
I know, it's ridiculous. So last night, let's start with the final scene, the most disgusting thing ever. So last night, Erika Girardi's calling Garcelle a liar for bringing up the not coming to her face, talking about her alcohol problem, who Perry thinks is fake. Garcelle unfollows her. Sutton unfollows her also as a joke between them, and that's their business. Kyle, being the shit starter that she is, refuses to let it go, keep stirring the pot, in which, hold on, do you think, what is her name? Dorit look like a trapped animal in a cage?
Yeah, you know
what? These wild animals, if she didn't know what to do.
I just talk about the shows and what my emotions, where the show takes me emotionally. But you know what? It's the crazy thing. It's part of me starting to like her a little bit.
Dorit, as we know,
that's
the rumors were wasn't down for the troll farm. She wasn't celebrating in Erika and Diana calling, can I say it? Calling Sutton a cunt. That's what she did. Right. She called her a cunt. That's the most vile, disgusting word that you can use. Called her that. Erika's laughing. Oh, look at these. Let me put this up. I put this on the screen because I was so disgusted. So disgusted. Let me go in. I took pictures. You guys know I'm a picture girl. I love it. At Diana's behavior and Erika's behavior. This is from last night. Look at her cracking up from calling someone a cunt. She thought it was the funniest thing since sliced bread. And you wonder why no one likes you?
She should.
And she does this act. She's mean, she's ruthless. Then when she realizes, oh, this looks bad, then she goes into victim mode and talks about, oh, but you said things about my miscarriage. And she begins to cry with no tears rolling down her eyes. This image of her cracking up, calling someone a cunt will never leave my mind. And this picture right here is how I wanted to go down as the most hated housewife of all times. And did you, as far as I'm concerned, chat, I didn't see any apologies this morning. Did you guys?
But the crazy part about it, and even if she was to go down for the most hated housewives of all time,
she is.
You really didn't have nothing to do with it. It started back in 2012.
Oh yeah, and that cockamamie story. That cockamamie story. Look at Garcelle's face when she called her a cunt. Look at Kathy's face. Nobody was laughing except for those two wenches. I should have took a picture of Dorit's face. She was you know how, like, what do they say? All the blood drained out of her face. She is disgusting. Thank you, Espar.
Kyle was laughing too.
Kyle is disgusting. Kyle is disgusting. I can't. And then, did you guys hear the way Dorit looked? All of the blood drained out of her face. She looked appalled and disgusted. And then in her chat, she said that Kyle is stirring the pot. She's starting to admit some truths here. I don't think Dorit wants to be a part of the Mean Girls Club anymore. What do you think, Perry?
I'm starting to feel the same way. It's ridiculous. But then too, I mean, for a person like I see her growing up, but I can't still forget that she really don't have a strong storyline. But I guess if you seeing people exiting the show, or you start hearing people might be leaving, I got to distance myself a little bit. But at least she's doing it. At least I give her credit for that part.
And I thought I saw Cherie laugh too. Let's zoom in on her face. Let's zoom in on Cherie. Cherie is so suspect to me. Is she smiling, Perry? You think it's a smile?
Straight
I
to the
can't.
flea market with those purses. Swap meet, flea market. Like
Cherie, take your ass back to the flea market and sell those phony designer handbags, because you are not. I'm not feeling you. I don't like you. I don't hate you, but I don't like you.
I wonder if the head is real she wearing. Just saying. Look, I don't know, people. I really truly don't know. If you come to this show to think Perry's supposed to know something, then you in the wrong spot. I'm just telling you what I see on here and what I think.
And I even shot on took a picture of this. Kathy Hilton couldn't believe it. Did she just say that when she called people a see you next Tuesday? People didn't know what see you next Tuesday. That's the acronym for cunt.
You know what, Sharrell? I never knew. And I was like, okay, cool then. No, because I'm thinking next Tuesday is better than Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'll see you soon. I didn't know.
Hold on. Thank you so much, Jackie, for the super chat. So Perry didn't know that the acronym see you next is a way of saying cunt. Perry thought somebody really wanted
thing
to
to
see
her
him on
about
Tuesday.
calling me a
Perry, you thought somebody actually wanted to see you
but
on
it was
Tuesday.
sort of confusing because when people use it, they be like, see you next Tuesday. I'm like, well, why you got to be angry about it? If you don't like the person, why are you coming over? I'm just saying, like, but for me, I'm thinking
no, he's not lying, because I remember one time he said, oh, I guess my friend's coming over on Tuesday. I thought he was joking.
Yeah, I mean, like, what the hell that's supposed to mean? I mean, it's a lot of other words you could use than dragging it out. I mean, because you done went from see you next Tuesday. That's too many words to say F you.
No,
just say that and move on.
You're not lying. He said, I guess my friend's coming over Tuesday. I thought Wednesday would have been a better day. I thought he was joking.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday, Perry, is another word for a code word for cunt.
Right. Well, I mean, I really didn't know. I mean, it's sort of a useless. It's a waste of words, basically. I mean, shit. Just say the word and move on.
Well, because people don't want to be rude, so you call them a see you next Tuesday. This is ridiculous, Perry.
If it mean the same thing, do you look at it any different?
Oh my God! Thank you, Rita, for the super chat.
I'm just
oh my God!
Now look at you as being more of a coward for not really saying what you want to say.
You guys are laughing in the chat, but you don't know he really said this in real life. This is not a joke. He really said, I don't understand why he can't come on Wednesday, but I guess he's coming on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, and then I see people getting offended all the time. It's like, well, yeah. I mean, do you really like your friend? He said he'll see you next Tuesday. It's like a figure of speech. That's how I was like, hey.
To call someone a cunt.
Mm-hmm.
Cracking up with laughter. I took the picture.
I don't even use that word. Cracking
up with laughter, thinking it's the funniest thing that ever happened. Then transforms like she's got some kind of split personality and says, but you made fun of my miscarriage, and pretends to do the tearless crying. There is, every time she cries, her face is completely dry.
Yeah, she's a faker.
It's so ridiculous. You are the worst housewife of all times. You're classless.
You know what's
You're
amazing about that, Sharrell? What's
Huh?
amazing about it? Most people say she was the worst housewife of all times. She was on there for 5 seasons. This one here didn't take long to get the title.
Please, I ruined your reputation. You ruined your reputation. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You ruined your reputation by just being a bully, a mean girl. I can't imagine. Now, Lisa Vanderpump is rich too. Can you imagine Lisa Vanderpump calling somebody a cunt?
I don't even think she'll say, see you next Tuesday.
I'm just saying, like, money, why didn't you listen to Luann de Lesseps? Money can't buy you class.
No?
Elegance is learned. I can't believe I'm quoting the Countess.
I mean, money can buy you a lot of things, not class, but, you know, depending on what area you're in, it might can buy you some.
Perry, stop.
I know.
Perry, you said money can buy you other things. Stop,
Yeah.
Perry, stop. Don't, let's not.
I know.
Allegedly, money can buy you other things.
Well, I'm just saying, it really can.
It's so, last night was so ridiculous. I can't talk about any other scenes. It's disgusting. They are bullying Sutton now. The way they did LVP.
Uh-huh.
The way they did Yolanda, remember Munchausen disease?
Right.
The way they did Denise. The way they're going to do Garcelle. And Garcelle, I will say this. I take back everything that I said about you in the previous season. I wanted you to get raw. I wanted you to be Nene Leakes. I wanted you to roll your head and do like my friends from Detroit do and how I do it. But I understand the end game now. It makes a lot of sense. The way that you handled Erika last night, you told her to her face. It wasn't yelling. It wasn't arguing. I don't want to be your friend, Erika.
Yeah, it was priceless.
It was priceless. And I don't want to be your friend either, Erika. You are just as bad as Rinna. And no, you're worse. Well, who's worse out of Rinna, Diana?
I would have to say, my order would be Diana, Erika, then Rinna.
Look, someone says, why would Kyle give her sister the room with the bunk bed? Because she's jealous. She's jealous. Yeah. And she secretly always throws jabs at her own flesh and blood. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm going to talk about Lisa Rinna. This episode, she was talking about her mother. I do not associate Lois with Lisa Rinna. Lois has an absolutely unbelievable story. She was AR'd by a serial rapist, a serial life taker. And she didn't go around, you know, I don't know what damage that did to her on the inside, but she was very lovely. And she didn't seem to be taking it out on the world because of this heinous. I mean, this, you can't, when you violate somebody's body like that and then try to take their life, it's the worst thing that could ever happen to you. She did not go around angry at the world. And I don't know how Lois could give birth to that monster. Well, I don't get it.
But no, it's the damnedest thing. You can have multiple kids and have different personalities. Like I said with Lois, I actually like the mama a lot.
A lot.
And, you know, and no, I always kept them separate. Just because she raised a wild child, you know, that was just that, you know. I mean, she couldn't control it. I mean, how do Lois supposed to keep the girl clothes on when she can't?
I'm laughing at Val. I got to stop looking at the chat. Okay, you guys are disrupting me. I'm going to stop looking at the chat. Yeah, so I have much respect for Lois. Admire what she went through. That's strength. That woman has strength and don't understand how you gave birth to such a ratchet creature. And, you know, I can't with Lisa Rinna.
You know, and like I said, Lisa Rinna, I can take her stirring the pot, doing whatever, right? But it's just when you use your mother passing for an excuse, that's when Perry jumped off the train with you. And you can go back, just stop using her for an excuse. And then you up in the morning on Twitter, Facebook.
Calling people slutting. Another scene of last night's episode that I wanted to talk about. It's Garcelle talking to Crystal on the phone about an article that they read. Same thing I do. And giving their opinions about these earrings. What? This is a proven fact that that's what everybody does. Diana's mad at me for reading an article and giving my opinion on it. And then that night, they show other cast members doing the exact same thing. Hi, Freddie. Freddie, I love Freddie. Let me drop this link so I can start taking calls because like to talk to people in the chat.
But you know what, Sharrell? I would mention this part though, right? That was sort of a trip to me. Is Cal is like really just trying to amp it up to another level when she had organized this Aspen trip to everybody to gangbang Sutton.
Gangbang? You don't mean gangbang. That's you're doing another
well,
see you next Tuesday.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying whatever.
Not gangbang. To amp to
shit. I mean, that's the only word I can come up with.
Do you know what gangbang means?
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. She thought everybody was gonna follow suit.
Hold on,
like everybody was gonna attack.
Yeah.
Sutton.
Yeah.
When she found that it didn't work, she gonna storm off like she got some attitude. It's your house. Why are you storming off? Because your shit ain't working. Cal is full of shit.
She's the worst. She's the worst. The whole group is the worst. I wanted to show you Sutton, the look on Sutton's face when all of this was going on. Here. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
She took it like a champ. Sutton could have returned nasty words back. She could have. It could have went a whole different way. But to me, she held her composure. But I think I see hurt on her face. I think I see hurt. What do you see, Perry?
No, it's hurt there. You know, and she got class too. The other women made this big fuss. Cal storms off. And then, of course, Dirty Diana takes off and runs out. And Erika goes with her.
Hold on a second. V, can you close out of your browser?
Cal storms off.
Okay.
And then, of course,
V's here. V's here, everybody. V's here. Hold on a second. V, can you close out of your browser?
Yeah, okay, hang on one second.
And then, of course,
V's here, everybody. V's here. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's not going to be able to get back in. I have a long line. V.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Perry.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying just how everything got. And then Sutton, I really like her and Garcelle a lot.
Yeah.
Derek is really starting to be coming along with me too.
Does
Crystal. I really like Crystal too.
We like everybody but the mean girls. That's the 3 bum ass itches. They are horrible. I didn't say the B word. They are itches.
Yeah.
I mean, please. And just the nerve of Diana to accuse me of ruining her reputation. And you are on national television, calling people a see you next Tuesday.
Right. When she showed up with the reputation.
Hi, Maya. How are you?
Hello?
Can you turn out of your browser?
Oh, okay. I just did. How y'all doing?
Good. Thank you.
Happy anniversary, guys.
Oh,
thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Freddie, let's start with you.
Hey, Freddie.
Listen, Freddie, I just want to publicly say I love you.
Oh, thank you very much.
You've always been so supportive. I do. I mean, you are my favorite Brit. Oh no, there's other Brits here. You're my favorite Brit. Okay.
Thank you.
What do you think about last night?
I mean, it just, to me, it personified the fact that Diana Jenkins is a hypocrite in my sole opinion. Not Sharrell Perry's opinion, my opinion.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is she basically more or less said that Sutton is a see you next Tuesday, but she cries and sends cease and desist to people that says nasty things about her.
Yeah.
And it is a bit, it's a bit of that. Goes to that saying, pot calls kettle black or something.
Yeah, the pot calls the kettle black. This is what I don't understand. We know for a fact that before Diana came on the show, these rumors were going around in Britain. Somebody, a British person, texted me. I don't even know how they got my phone number, saying that she also was dragged through the mud before the show in Britain for all of the rumors. Is that true?
I mean, listen, there have been loads of rumors. I mean, I know I've got a very good friend, a friend whose dad is incredibly rich, and he worked at Barclays, and his ex-wife not Diana's, this friend of mine's dad, his mum, or this guy's ex-wife, said she was very surprised that Diana went on the show based on the rumors that are there around about her, because with reality shows they always try and make you address them.
Because you also were on a reality TV show in your country, right?
I do. And, so I do have a bit of an idea how these shows work. I've got a lot of friends that have been on the show Made in Chelsea. I've met quite a few.
Hold on 1 second.
I've met a few of the Love Island lot. And,
Hold on 1 second, Freddie. V, you've got to try to close the browser.
Close my browser. What that means?
Because I really want to hear what you have to say. And if you get kicked out again, I'm completely hold on 1 second, Freddie. Filled backstage.
Okay.
Can you hear us now? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, go ahead, Freddie. So you were on a reality TV show in your country, and you know how these things work, right? You know you're going to get criticized.
And I know how these producers and people working on the shows work. They very much tell you what they sort of want you to be doing. They set up a lot of the
wait
scenes.
A minute, they do?
Yeah, with some of them, they definitely do. They're like, this is what you're going to be doing today. And they sort of are saying, like, in the cuts, they're sort of saying, well, what do you think about that? And so a lot of them, they do try and influence your opinion to try and say something that they want you to say.
But they try to influence, but you don't have to do it, right? Or
you don't
right?
have to, but I think it is about how, if you're weak-willed or not. I think if you're someone that's weak-willed and you're on a reality show, you're very much easy to be influenced by, and you'll sort of run with what the producer says. Whereas I think if you're someone that knows maybe what implications that could give to you, or that's not going to make you look good in the final cut, you're not going to just be running with that and saying what they want you to say. But going back to Diana Jenkins, I mean, there have been stories about her. I mean, the article about the football player Rio Ferdinand, who I think it was the Mail Online alleged that she had an affair with.
What?
So
here you come with the tea again. She supposedly had an affair with a soccer player. We call him soccer over here.
Yeah, soccer you call it over there. So yeah. So I mean, examples like that sources like the Mail Online have said. That article about the football player that was alleged, that came out in 2009. So I think with Diana, she's upset clearly that people are talking about rumors about her. Diana really needs to be going to the source of where that's coming, and that's to the big newspapers that have been doing that. I mean, if she's got such a problem, she should be lobbying and getting these sort of, articles to be deleted, because that's where people are seeing them.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense. If you know you're going on a reality TV show, these rumors are going to come forward, because that's what happens when anybody goes on a reality show. Wouldn't your behavior be different? Would you be still calling people, see you next Tuesdays? It's ridiculous. V, can you hear us now?
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Hi, V.
Hi.
I always love to hear from you. Everybody's just so glad that you called in last night. You're calling today. You sound great.
Yeah. I was happy to see Freddie too. I hadn't seen him in a while. Hi, Freddie.
I know. Hey, V. I'm so happy to see that you're a lot better now as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just had to jump on here because with her being sort of a narcissist, I think, with that narcissist personality, she feels that the right to say whatever she wants to about anybody. But then she feels like no one should be able to say anything bad about her or bring up her past. But you're on a television show, a nationwide TV show, where people are going to look at you.
Yeah.
Did anybody tell her that when you go on a nationwide TV show, you open up your life so that people can look into it? And if they have opinions about it, you're going to sue everybody. And I totally agree with Freddie. Go to the source. Don't go to the people that are reporting what they've read. Go to the source. If you so sue happy, go sue somebody that started it, where you can really take a lawsuit to a court. The stuff she's doing now is ridiculous and frivolous.
Yep.
Thank you.
You ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
No, I don't, Parry.
Is that your sound?
Terry.
I didn't know what it was. Terry, sorry.
It came out of his screen.
Perry, you have to stop. You have to stop.
Right, no, I got you.
I didn't know what was going on. Perry, you have to stop. Listen, I wanted to say this too. I got amazing support. Well, I do my job on YouTube and then I get off. I don't really stay on YouTube. I hire people to cruise the internet just to tell me what's going on, things like that. And I've gotten some major support from a couple bloggers. I don't even know if I should name them, but thank you everybody that was so supportive last night. It was unbelievable. But everybody wasn't supportive. You were trying to tell me something, V, and you got cut off.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, because I ran across Monica. Monica.
Oh, hell no.
You're okay. What do you mean you ran across her?
I ran across Monica trying to talk bad about you on the internet. Monica the liar.
Okay.
I ran across her trying to say something about you on the internet. She's trying to make people think that you're this bad person. Monica, you lost your channel because of you.
Was that with one of her budget blogs, V?
Yeah.
Oh, she said, is that why you told me to go to the blog? What is the name of her blog again?
Please.
What is it?
I don't know. All about something.
I don't know.
All about the fleas. All about the fleas.
All about
and doesn't she use that? And she uses that guy that just lives in a circle of having meltdowns and things to promote.
Wait a minute. She said something about me on her blog. Hold on.
Yeah. Monica, of all people, everybody on the internet hates her. And she wants to take this opportunity to show some hate for you.
But we do get to admit she is beautiful though.
Oh my God, Perry.
Are we talking about the same Monica?
Well, you know,
Perry, stop.
I like ribs too. I like ribs.
I'm talking about the one that hides behind that avatar.
Well, I know.
Where she should stay.
I know, B. You've been sick for a little bit though. You ain't gonna get what I'm telling you.
Oh, she did say something about me. Diana Jenkins, suer blogger Sharrell's World for lies and defamation. That's a lie right there. That's
Monica
a lie right
don't
there.
do nothing. Every time Monica opens her mouth, it's a lie.
What a liar. You know what, Monica? AKA Kenya. What's her name? Kenya Gibson. You need to cut it out. First of all, on the Real Housewives of the Potomac last season, you were the butt of the conversation. They all called you a liar and an uncredible source. Now, if you want to keep doing this, you will force me to sue your ass, and then you would have to come out and show your face again.
Well, don't sue her. Don't sue her.
Don't sue her.
Don't do that.
I do not want to see that face again.
We don't want to see that.
Wait, y'all saw her face?
Didn't Wendy also want to
I am
shut
not
her
being
down?
sued by anybody.
You don't sue Monica, because if we have to see that face.
Oh, look at this. She thinks she's cute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's how old is that blog? Old as her, probably.
That was like
That was
18
years
months ago, if not longer. That picture.
Oh, and then she wants to dox me.
But what's ridiculous?
Trina Sharrell Lloyd. Really? Okay.
Can I see Diana Jenkins did in her picture she uploaded. She
said I called her a hoe.
Names.
That's not
Said
true.
you call who a hoe?
Diana did.
A hoe.
I mean, here's what's ridiculous about this article is she is the avatar is implying the avatar is implying no, but the avatar's implying you are being sued. You're not. You were sent a cease and desist, and she's implying you were the only one that got a cease and desist. she's not talking about that NT Lawyer and Dana Wilkie and other people have also been
Sharrell's the
given
only one in her head.
Well, because
Rent-free.
Sherelle's the only one taking up space in her head.
Yeah,
Kenya,
exactly.
Kenya is such a vile person and a liar. I want you to prove that I'm being sued. This is a bold-faced lie.
Well, that's what she does. That's all she does. Every time she comes on the internet to lie. That's what she does. She lies about everything. That's why she don't have a channel. That's why nobody follows her, because they know every time she opens her mouth, a lie is coming out of it.
Right. And if I was her, if I had to look in the mirror and see what she's saying, I'd probably lie too.
I'm traumatized at Christmas time now. I can't even cook nothing in the oven because I'm scared the camera might fall down like it did Monica and traumatize the whole internet.
Oh, V.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. I guess her buddy's in the chat. I'm not going to even mention his name.
Well, you know what, though? I mean,
is that the one that doesn't like the shower?
We refuse to go behind 7-Eleven.
This
don't
is
know
ridiculous. You know what, V? I get what you're saying. You're always saying, look, ignore this. Ignore it.
You have to.
These people are behind me and whatever. That's how you want to live your life. Oh, look at her, another avatar.
And interesting that there's no journalist that's credited on this article. It just says AATT stuff. I mean, if I wrote an article for someone for a blog, I would want my credit for writing that article.
And you would put your real name on it.
Oh, no. If I were working for someone else, I'd expect them to give me credit.
Right.
Monica, crawl back into that hole you just crawled out of.
Kenya, you're pathetic. You're pathetic, Kenya. You really are.
Well, yeah.
But let's move on. Maya, I'm sorry. I've had you up here a good 15 minutes.
Okay.
What did you want to sound off about?
Last night's episode, it was very cringy. It was hard to watch.
It was bad.
I think that Kyle Richards needs to stop executive producing the show, because that's what she's been doing all season. She's been the moderator, she's been producing, she's been directing, she stirs the pot, and I think it takes away from the authenticity of the show. She's getting information from Sutton, and then she's running back to the Fox Fraud 4.
Exactly.
And she's going back and forth. And then when they're all together, it's like, well, Sutton, you said this the other day. Well, Rinna, this, yada, yada, yada. It's like, it has to stop.
It has to stop. It's so hard to watch. Do you remember the good old days when we would have a favorite and we would root them on? Yeah, LVP. Yeah, Adrian Malouf. Now it's like everybody's just, the behavior is so shameful and so disgusting that you just turn your head. You go like, I can't believe this just happened.
I mean,
and
isn't it hard
I feel like in that moment, Dorit, she want to say in her confessional, oh, she's stirring the pot. It's like somebody should have stepped in. Garcelle, I love her and I love the energy she gave Erika. Like, we don't have to be friends and all of that. But she kind of sat back and let Sutton get dragged. And then later on, she wants to run and be, sit next to her and like kind of like be that shoulder to cry on. Somebody should have intervened a little bit.
Well, we know Sutton wouldn't. I mean,
but
my girl wasn't going to do it.
But don't you think it's so hard to believe that we thought back in season 6 time that Brandy Glanville was so terrible when people like Lisa Rinna have become way worse than that now?
Well, Lisa needs to worry about if she's going to have a job in the next few months.
And she is worried.
She's been doing a lot of social media thugging, she's the posting and deleting and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think her days are numbered. Diana, that performance last night, it looked very performative to me. It looked like she was acting. All of a sudden, you want to get triggered and you want to talk about, I was bleeding, I was on my deathbed, and you this and you that. It's like, girl, she gets the licking of the lips, and then all of a sudden.
Okay, can we talk about the lip? Well, hold on, I gotta move on.
Most people that lick the lips usually have an addiction to Charlie.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not saying she does, but I'm saying that it is what people do when they're doing that.
Wow.
It's almost like a fetish. It's almost
I
like
mean,
a
this
fetish.
is why I call her the lizard, because she's just got her tongue out like a
Oh
lizard.
my goodness.
Or maybe the producers told her, like, okay, girl, like, you need to get something popping, and then she had a bad reaction.
Okay, you guys I don't want to be responsible for what people say at the show.
Oh my God.
Hi, Val. How are you?
Hey, first of all, I want to say no disrespect to the host, but hey, B, love you, miss you.
Hi,
guys.
Val. Hi. Love you too.
Love me some B.
Hold
Okay,
on. Bonji saying, great to hear your voice, V. Happy anniversary, Sharrell here.
Thank you,
It's
Bonnie.
so- you sound good, but I'm not going to grill you, but you just sound great. Val, girl, please, what happened last night?
let me tell you something. First of all, let's be honest. You know, I ain't never lied to you. I ain't finna start now. I don't even watch the goddamn show. But what I'm finna tell you is, let me say this. Happy anniversary. Don't let these little trickies ruin your day. Let me say, you said next Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, weekend hoe, whatever you want to call them. They on the corner. Girl, you have to ignore them. What you do with hoes when you see them on the corner? You just drive by. Keep doing your stuff. Do
What
not
you
let
talking
this.
about for Kenya?
No, I'm talking about for Kenya is a clout chaser. Okay, come on now. You are sugar. You are sugar to her, honey. She looking for some attention. So when
Yeah.
she cooking in the oven, instead of her baking and burning stuff, she looking for a dessert. So she looking for you, baby. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So forget her. She ain't nobody. I don't even know why you waste your time. You talk about her. Plus your camera probably screwed up anyway when you
that
look
was
at her
me
name.
talking about her.
I
I
know.
couldn't
I
let it
know.
pass me
You
up.
had an ill feel. You had an ill feeling in your stomach too when you said her name, didn't you? I know you did because you
Yeah.
didn't leave
I'm
her
still
alone.
not feeling good. I'm still not
Yeah,
feeling
because her ugly ass. But anyway, let me just say this: ignore these little chicken heads. This chick came out. That's right. Yes, right. Hell yeah. This chicken came after you because of the simple reason of all she want to do is have some attention. She's not gonna go after the newspapers because they got money to
Wait,
fight.
hold on. You're talking about Diana?
No, yeah, Diana too talking about some a cease and desist. You say whatever the hell you want to, just like the newspaper do and everybody else. You keep
Wait,
on saying
hold. You saying
that.
that Diana sent me a cease and desist for attention?
Yeah, she just did it for attention. She just did it for attention because
Or
she
maybe it's deflection. Maybe it's
yes.
deflection.
What? Because she wasn't gonna do it to the newspaper because the newspaper gonna respond back. She did it because she thinks that she was gonna scare you. You keep doing what you're doing. You're good at what you do. That's the whole reason why she singled you out. Yes, she singled you out because you were black too, but she singled you out because you're good at what you do. Keep doing your damn job. Keep doing the damn thing, and let that hoe hate. Okay, next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Okay,
Come
bye.
on, let's put
Thank
up.
you. Thank you, Val.
Later, Val.
Happy anniversary. Love y'all.
Oh, love
You
you.
too.
Bye-bye. That is so funny. Oh my God.
I have a question for y'all, real quick. Do y'all, because I heard that they're gonna film the reunion next week.
Yes.
Do
Yeah,
y'all
that's what I'm hearing.
think that Rinna is gonna bring specifically Rinna, Erika, and Diana? Do you think they're gonna bring it to the reunion?
Oh, I'm gonna let Freddie answer that. Freddie, because my answer is I don't think so. What do you think, Freddie?
I mean, Lisa Rinna certainly is going to have a lot to answer for, particularly not just with her bipolar behavior this season, but her conduct outside the show as well. Erika, well, just because she's claiming that this is a massive victory and she feels like she's vindicated for winning this $5 million lawsuit, she's really not. There's a bunch of other lawsuits that's happening that have a much bigger figures. She's vindicated of one of many lawsuits. She's not completely vindicated at all.
Right. Oh, wow.
And next week, you saw the preview for next week, right? She said, I don't care about anybody but myself.
I know. So she's got a lot to answer for why she's selfish. And maybe Andy Cohen can get an insight on when she's going to pick up her next 95-year-old. The next thing is with Diana. I think with her, I don't know. I think Andy's going to sort of question her on what sort of, if she's going to marry Asher or not, why she sort of had such a hatred for Sutton from the beginning, saying that she was clumsy with her words. I mean, I wouldn't be saying that about anyone if I just met the person. I don't really know what they're like. But we know.
She hasn't even been on Watch What Happens Live.
Lonnie,
Yes,
let me
that's
allow
the
you a
thing.
chance to jump in here because I haven't said a word to you. What do you want to add to the conversation?
So I want to say happy anniversary to you guys.
What a sweet voice.
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank
your
you.
voice. Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
So I just really want to say that people that like pick up, like maybe Sharrell, you're an empath like me, and this season is just getting progressively more worse and evil. So I'm just telling everybody, protect your energy. If this is just the beginning of Aspen, and they still have all this Kathy Hilton dragging to do,
Right.
it's gonna get really nasty. I think this season is going to change the entire franchise of Real Housewives because it's so nasty and vile. They have to get these Karens out of here. And I call them Karens because they all they do is scream and attack.
Yeah.
And as soon as their victim fights back, they cry. Like Lisa last week.
Oh, Perry, you gotta stop. Perry, you have to stop. Thank you,
Okay.
Susan, for the super chat.
Don't stop, Perry. Don't
Lonnie,
stop.
do you find it weird that Diana on this episode says that she brings some kind of spiritual cleanser into a room to have good energy?
She needs to cleanse herself. Like she needs to sage and burn herself. She is the aura and the energy that needs cleansing. Her, Lisa Rinna, Kyle is disgusting. I'm starting to see that Kyle attacks everybody and then plays the victim. She plays her childhood. Oh, my mom died. This what happened to my childhood. I didn't mean to attack. She attacks her sisters. She attacks her friends. Then she says it's because of her childhood. That's all they do is constantly attack people and then spin the victim card. Lisa Rinna, my mom died 2 days ago, but you can scream in my face.
It's because their
Let me
mom
jump in
allegedly pimped
really
them
quickly.
out.
Do you think that Dorit wants out?
Dorit understands that this is going to last longer than the show. When she goes out in LA, and maybe not in LA, maybe this is the game they play in LA, but Dorit goes to London, they don't want her in those social circles. She seems nasty if she's with Kyle, Erika, Lisa, Diana. Dorit understands that this is all going to look bad.
Freddie, you're rich and you're in the inner circle in London. Do you think she's telling the truth?
I mean, listen, I do not see Dorit going anywhere. She certainly won't be planning to go anywhere unless PK starts making some money, which he hasn't done since he went bankrupt.
I can't believe you just said that.
In regards to London, PK did have quite a high social standing when he had money, and we didn't know that he had had all these money problems and that he owed loads of people money. But I think the big thing is with PK and Dorit is a lot of the friends that PK had in London were also friends with Lisa Vanderpump and Ken Todd. And these are quite well-to-do, entrepreneurs and things like that. So I mean, if they're still good friends with Lisa and Ken, are they good? I mean, and PK seems to have changed so much since he lived in the
Hold
UK.
on, Freddie. You're saying that Dorit's behavior the year that LVP was on is going to affect them socially in London
I mean,
or England.
I think it will in the long run. Listen, there's no doubt that they've got some friends in the UK. I mean, I know they do, but I think as in regards to more being high status in social circles in London, I think they could struggle to get the trust of people based on the behavior they've demonstrated on Beverly Hills.
Wow.
Well, I think that could be the same thing here with Lisa Rinna. People are not going to forget, and Erika, how they acted on the show. That's what I think. Okay, you guys.
Well, Erika already said she didn't have friends, so.
She doesn't. All right, let me try to get as many people in as I can. Thank you, Maya, for calling in. I appreciate the phone call.
Thank you. Happy anniversary, y'all.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lonnie, for coming in. I love your voice. You're the best.
Oh, thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Sharrell, drop me too.
Okay, thank you, V.
Oh, bye, V.
Bye, V. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right.
It's Sin.
Hey,
Sound off really quickly. Let me bring up some more people, and this will be the final panel. Sound off really quickly, Sin.
Okay, first of all, if I had been Sutton, I would have went up and slapped the taste out of Lizard Lip's mouth. for calling me next Tuesday. And
bad.
I will say, on a comment that was made last night on Dubai, that one girl said to Caroline, "Aren't you in Jeffrey Epstein's book?" So I'm sure a comment will come out of that. I hope it comes out from Diana. I hope it does at reunion. Oh, I hope it does.
I personally feel that Andy Cohen is scared of Diana. I do.
Well, you think he got skeletons in his closet like that then?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he has skeletons. I just think that she has a lot of power because of her money. What do you think, Freddie?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think he is. I think it's not to do with the money she's got, because I think he knows a lot of people that are as wealthy as Diana. I think it's more the influence and connections that she's got that are allegedly very dangerous people. But I think you mentioned Real Housewives of Dubai. I mean, there are lots of rumors that suggest that Naomi Campbell is actually in Jeffrey Epstein's black book.
I heard that too.
Stop. You need to stop. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I heard that too.
I've got a lot of tea on Dubai that I will have to spill at some rumors, I will say.
Maybe I'll cover the last night was part 1 of the reunion.
Yes.
Yeah, because I watched it. Pia, can you sound off really? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I've got some rumors tea on what the Dr. Sarah Al-Madani woman.
I don't like her.
What's her name? Lessa Milan as well.
Oh, I like her.
Oh, that's for Dubai. Pia, sound off really quickly.
Well, first I want to say happy anniversary to both you and Perry.
Thank
so
you
that's
so
one
much.
thing. You're welcome. Another thing too that I want to say, Sharrell, is I was worried because yesterday I saw the video and I was like, you better not cry and waste your tears on Diana because she's not worth it.
Well, it wasn't crying because I like Diana. I was crying because I was mad. Like,
No, that's what I, that's,
you
yeah,
ever get
that's,
so mad that you just, yeah.
no, when I get so mad, I just throw stuff at people. But yeah, I have anger control issues. But I mean, as much as I really at times don't care for Sutton, when I saw her face, when like the way they just bullied her, I felt so sad. I was like, oh God, because that honestly took me back to, because I've had people do that to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where like you think that they're your friend, and I mean, it's just, yeah, and it was bad. It wasn't cool at all. And I mean, you know, Diana, when she opens her mouth, she ruins her reputation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, and as far as Rinna is concerned, I think that Andy has had it up to here with her. I really do, because she was on Watch What Happens Live, and you could just tell he had no patience with her. He basically,
really?
Yeah, he called her a train wreck.
And he was about to compare her. He was about to compare her to Candice Dillard, but I think he sort of backed out of actually doing it because he was worried that he'd get called racist or something like that.
This is new magic to my ears. I want him to be fed up with her. The public, we have been harassed by Lisa Rinna for years. We've begged for him to fire her. They don't listen to us.
She always trying to go after people with money, knowing she don't have none.
No, I mean, you got rats in your house, sweetheart. You can't go after anybody.
You see that too?
Rats?
Yeah,
What are you
she
talking
has.
about?
Lisa Rinna has a house. Literally, she has rats.
Wait, what makes you say this?
Okay, so I'll say there was an allegation that apparently Cherie Zampino was bitten by a rat at Lisa Rinna's house. However, Cherie Zampino did go on her Instagram and denied that this happened. So whether it's true or not, I'm not sure.
No,
There's
she
a
does.
rumor out there that Cherie got bit by a rat at Lisa Rinna's house.
I heard that, but I wasn't sure how true it was.
There's an old episode, I don't know what season it is, where Lisa Rinna was talking, and I don't know where she got that made from. I'm pretty sure it was a neighbor across the street that was just visiting, and a big ass rat ran across her stove.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
that.
I gotta wrap this up because I had to do it.
And I'm sorry, you've been on the Housewives for how long, and you haven't been able to upgrade to a new damn house?
Or clean the one you got?
Oh my
Right.
God, let me, Bonji, sound off really quickly. This is too much. I love
She's got
this.
3 mortgages on it, so she can't really afford to move.
First of all,
sound off really quickly.
First of all, I could not believe how I was watching them ganging up on Sutton. And when I was watching that yesterday, something came to mind. Remember when Sutton was on the first season? They tried to pigeonhole her as a Southern lady, and we're using coded language that because she's Southern, she fits a certain stereotype when it comes to race. And the longer Sutton was on the show and got to be friendly with Garcelle, they couldn't understand how that was possible. So that trip to Hawaii was definitely them planning and plotting against Sutton. But what they didn't bargain for is how we would see through their BS.
Yeah.
And none of them, every single one of them, except Garcelle and Sutton, have a favorable view from the public. If you go on Twitter and see how upset people are with everything that's been going on, and I don't believe Andy is going to fire Lisa Rinna because I don't know what it is, but I don't think so. He might bring up some of the issues because yesterday when he opened the Dubai reunion, the first question he asked was about Caroline Stanbury's husband tweeting the N-word.
Right.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I was really surprised that he opened with that. But then another thing, Caroline Stanbury, what Freddie was talking about, unless Dorit and PK somehow mend their relationship with LVP and Ken, I don't see how they can even be a mile from any social circle in the UK, because Caroline had to relocate to Dubai for her to end up on The Housewives because Ladies of London was not getting favorable coverage in the UK because stiff upper lip doesn't mean loose mouth.
Ooh,
right. I don't like her anyway.
All right, guys. I got to wrap this up. Freddie, what are your last words? Go ahead.
Oh, my last words were, I actually think with Beverly Hills this season, it's been clear that Kathy Hilton and Kyle have probably secretly been feuding off camera. Because haven't you seen like Lisa Rinna's makeup party where we actually saw no Rinna beauty products, that there was like Kyle spoke to Kathy aggressively again in Aspen for this episode. She's done the same, and they sort of have this quite cold attitude towards each other.
I mean, Freddie, I just don't think that Kyle's sisters like her. I think Kathy wants to pretend for the public, but they don't like her.
Right.
Well, let me say this. This was so funny last night when Kathy was making Mauricio get every little thing she needed, and Kathy, Kyle was just rolling her eyes. Where's the butter? Do this. Where's that?
She did. That relationship is good.
I think Mauricio went to Aspen with them to run interference between Kyle and Kathy, because you can tell it's simmering when they were sitting and Kathy was like, okay, this is enough. Before they went off on Sutton, she's had it with them and their BS.
Well, Kim Richards, she did an interview on the red carpet. They asked her how has she been watching the season, and she says, "Oh, I can't watch it." She was like, "The way Kyle treats Kathy, I can't do it. It's disrespectful." She was like, "It reminds me of how she said it reminds me of how she disrespected me on the show, and I just won't put up with it."
Oh,
wow.
So I mean,
bring them two back and send Kyle ass home.
All right, guys, I got to wrap this up. Freddie, you look like you have something to say. Did you have any?
Oh no, my last thing would actually be, I just hate it when it's a girls' trip and the housewives come, like Mauricio's done, Sergio going to that Dubai trip.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's weird. Like, stay in your lane, work, socialize with your own bloody friends. Why come on a girls' trip? Like, you're in the way.
Because Mauricio has no friends.
Freddie, I was going on a girls' trip and someone brings their baby.
I
Nope.
love how you have all the tea behind the scenes, Freddie. You know you're
happy
always
anniversary. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, yeah,
Happy
thank you.
anniversary to
Thank you.
y'all.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I got to wrap this up. Thank you so much for calling in. Bonji, thanks for being so supportive, and everybody on the panel. You too, Sin. You guys have been
Thank
with
you.
me a long time. I
Love you
really,
guys.
really appreciate it. And you too,
Oh,
Love you.
thank you.
all of you.
Anytime.
Everybody, the whole panel, everybody.
Anytime.
The support
Anytime.
is amazing.
Always.
And you would think you have 377,000 supporters, followers, but I didn't realize. Never mind. I don't want to get. It just
Don't
feels-
cry.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. All
That's
right.
okay.
Thank you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
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 Bye. Wow, what a good
Yeah.
Freddie. I love Freddie. He always has the tea. I was with you guys. Please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. And let me say this. Andy Cohen, last night's episode was excruciating. You have to do something about this. This is not entertaining anymore.
Right.
And Diana, I don't like you. All right. Perry, you got anything to say?
No, I mean, you asking Andy to do something that he's
not gonna do,
right? He ain't got the balls to do it because the ones that's causing the problem is his favorites.
Yeah,
Erika,
it's sad.
Lisa Rinna, and Dirty. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Perry. Perry, on air, happy anniversary, 32 years.
Yeah,
I love you just
yeah.
as much as I did the first day I met you. And
I
if
play
I
the
didn't
song
get
for
to your
you?
call backstage, I do apologize. I am
I'll
completely
wait.
out of time. Would you say, Perry?
I was gonna play my song for you, but then I don't want to
What's your
change.
song?
No, I can't play it.
Okay.
I'll play
All
it for
right.
you afterwards.
All right, let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.